All right, we are back at it today, and we're taking a look at something that claims to be more than just a standard dash cam. This is the Type S T402. Now, we've seen plenty of 4K cameras lately, but this one is marketed as an AI-powered co-pilot. It's got enhanced adaptive driver assistance and built-in interior monitoring, all designed to help us drive a bit smarter and with some extra peace of mind. But as we always say, fancy AI doesn't mean much if the setup is a headache or the features don't actually work when you're on the road. We're going to walk through the full installation, the calibration, and see if this thing actually earns its spot on our windshield. Subscribe if you haven't already, and let's begin. Inside the box, we got everything we needed to get rolling. We see the T402 itself with the windshield mount already attached, a 12-volt power cable, some cable clips, an adhesive film, and a 32GB micro SD card that's already pre-installed. Now, 32 gigabytes is a bit small for a 4K camera, especially if you're doing a lot of driving. Although the unit supports up to 512 gigabytes, they could at least include a 64 gigabyte SD card like other dash cams. We definitely recommend upgrading that card if you want to keep more than a few hours of footage. Before we actually stick this thing to the glass, we always suggest plugging it into your 12-volt outlet first just to make sure it powers on and everything is working. Once you've confirmed it's live, grab a microfiber cloth and clean the inside of your windshield, specifically that area behind the rearview mirror. Type S includes an optional clear adhesive film. To us, this is a win because it protects your glass and makes it way easier to remove the camera later without fighting with 3M residue. Just make sure to peel the protective films off both the front-facing and the interior-facing lenses. You'd be surprised how many people forget that and wonder why their footage looks like it was filmed in a sauna. When you're ready to mount, peel off the red backing from the 3M adhesive pad. Press the dash cam firmly onto the center of your windshield, right behind the rearview mirror. Hold it there for a few seconds to make sure that bond is solid. For the wiring, you're going to tuck the power cable into the headliner, run it down the passenger side A-pillar, and head towards your 12-volt outlet. Use the included cable clips to keep everything neat. No one wants wires dangling over their dashboard. Once it's plugged in, the camera will automatically power on and off with your car in most cases. However, keep in mind that if your vehicle provides constant power through that outlet, you'll need to unplug the camera when you aren't using it to prevent battery drain. Or better yet, hardwire it, which we'll get into in a bit. Now, let's talk about the actual video quality, because all the AI in the world won't save you if the footage is blurry. The T402 records in 4K Ultra HD for the front and 1080p Full HD for the interior cabin camera. Both lenses capture at 30 FPS, which gives the footage a clean, TV-like quality that's smooth enough to catch details during action-packed moments. What we really appreciated was the enhanced night vision. It uses wide dynamic range technology that kicks in automatically the second you hit a low-light environment. Whether you're driving through a tunnel, dealing with extreme weather, or just heading home late at night, the WDR balances the exposure to keep that 4K and 1080p feed crystal clear. It's the kind of reliable evidence you need regardless of the time of day or the season. This is where things get interesting. The T402 features automatic AI calibration, so there's no complicated setup required on your part. Once you start driving, the AI kicks in. These features rely on GPS, so if the camera doesn't see the sky, it'll let you know on the screen. Just keep driving in an open area, and calibration usually finishes within 15 minutes. You'll know it's ready when that F icon pops up. To us, the coolest part is that the more we use it, the smarter it gets. The AI continues to learn and improve every time you hit the road. Let's talk about those features. You've got the forward collision warning, which alerts you if you're closing in on the car ahead too quickly, perfect for those distracted moments in traffic. Then there's the lane departure warning, which chirps if you're drifting out of your lane. The pedestrian collision warning is also a great safety net, giving you an early alert if someone is in front of your vehicle. Finally, the stop and go reminder is a lifesaver at stoplights. It notifies you when the car in front starts moving, so you're not that person holding up the line. If you ever feel like the AI needs a fresh start, just reset the camera to default and the calibration process will start from scratch. You don't actually need the app for everyday recording. The T402 just does its thing automatically. But if you want to download videos wirelessly or tweak the settings, the Type S Drive app is the way to go. Just a heads up, if you're using wireless CarPlay or Android Auto, you've got to disconnect them temporarily because they'll fight with the dashcam's Wi-Fi. And remember, this Wi-Fi isn't for surfing the web, it's a private link just for the camera and your phone. You have two ways to connect. You can go into the menu, select Wi-Fi, and scan the QR code that appears on the camera's screen with the app. Or you can do it the old-fashioned way by going into your phone's Wi-Fi settings and connecting to the camera's network using the default password 12345678. Once you're in, the camera clock will sync with your phone, and you can access all your recorded clips without ever touching the SD card. For some older phones, you might even need to turn off mobile data to get the connection to stay stable, so keep that in mind if you're having trouble. If you want the full security guard experience, the T402 supports park and record mode. This lets the camera keep an eye on things even when the ignition is off. To make this work, you can't rely on the 12-volt outlet. You've got to hardwire it to your fuse box using the specific Type S hardwire cable. Once that's done, the camera can detect motion or an impact while you're away and automatically record the incident. It's that extra layer of "what happened to my door" insurance that we think is well worth the extra install time. In our opinion, the Type S T402 is a good choice, but you have to know what you're getting. Unlike a lot of other dual cam setups, this doesn't come with a rear window camera. Instead, it focuses on that built-in cabin cam to monitor the interior and the driver. To us, this makes it an absolute winner for rideshare drivers or anyone who wants an extra set of eyes on what's happening inside the car. The 4K quality is sharp, the WDR night vision is impressive, and the AI features provide useful feedback. If you're looking for a reliable, smart co-pilot that keeps an eye on the road and the cabin, this T402 is definitely worth staying in your consideration. Just keep in mind you'll still be blind to the rear unless you add a separate unit. So that's the breakdown on the Type S T402. It's smart, it's 4K, and it's got your back. We'll put the links to the camera and that hardwire kit down in the description. If you have any questions about the AI calibration or the fuse box install, drop a comment below. We're here to help. If you found this review helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more gear reviews and tech updates. Other than that, we hope you all have a simple day. Peace.